All right, so you're looking to purchase property and you are faced with a decision. The agent wants you to sign an agreement. Should you sign an agreement with the agent? Well, let's get into that. So the agreement that they're looking to get you signed, it's called a buyer broker agreement or buyer representation agreement. And we want to talk about that and figure out if it's something that we should indeed sign. Well, I'm going to talk through some of these things. So if you don't know that agent, I would put a stop to that right away and not sign an agreement if you don't know them. If you've done the proper interview back and forth, you feel like it's a good potential fit, you feel like this person is going to work on your behalf, well, then there may be good reason to sign that agreement. And let me talk to you about why. So this agreement, what it does is it helps solidify your relationship with your agent. But why is that important? It gives the agent the 100% faith and confidence in you, the buyer, and that's a really big deal. Why is that a big deal? Because what has happened inevitably to every real estate agent ever is that they have worked very diligently to help a buyer find a home, showed them a bunch of properties, dedicated hours away from their families, and inevitably at some point or another, a buyer went to an open house or a new construction model and neglected to tell the agent or the builder's rep that they were working with an agent and they bought a property without their real estate agent. Fast forward a couple of days later, the agent reaches out, says, I found the perfect property for you. And you say, oh, I'm actually under contract. Not saying you would do this, but it has happened to every real estate agent at some point in their career. You have to think about it from their perspective. They have spent countless hours away from their family, working their butts off on behalf of this particular buyer, and at the end of it all, they get nothing. They get $0. They get absolutely nothing for all of their efforts. And so what happened then is you get a little scar from that. And it's like, I'm not going to let that happen to me again, right? That person absolutely screwed me over is what it really is. So I'm not going to let that happen to me again. And so there's a little bit of cautiousness that goes along there about if I'm actually working with the buyer. Now, if this agreement is signed, now all of a sudden the buyer has all of the utmost confidence and faith that at the end of this day, I'm going to get paid when I represent this client well and do a good job to help them find a property. So it helps unleash a few things. Now, on our team and our brokerage, there's actually another level of service that also starts to happen once you sign a buyer representation agreement, and that's when things can get pretty exciting and interesting. We start to then look for off-market properties. So the off-market properties, in a market like we have, a seller's market, it's an amazing thing because you don't have all of the competition that you do in the overall listed properties that are on the market. And so that agent's spending money on mailers, they're calling neighborhoods, they're doing everything they can to find you a property, but if they don't have an agreement signed, they're not going to invest all that money and time and effort into making that happen. So at the end of the day, don't be scared. Have confidence that this is going to help find you the right property. Now, always be aware of everything that you're signing. Is there anything in there that you don't agree with? That is a big deal. What that agreement does as well is it does guarantee them a commission on it. So if there was a for sale by owner that is not offering to pay a single cent of commission, that may turn into a closing cost that you would incur for your agent finding that property and doing the deal. So that is a possibility, but it really gives that agent the peace of mind. It should give you the peace of mind that we're in this together and we're going to help make your real estate home buying dreams come true. Don't forget, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the video. That will help inspire me to make more videos like this for you. Thank you.